It's Mike Brown with Brainzooming.com, and we're here with Jeffrey Henning of OVC, who is the blogging machine at the AMA Marketing Research Conference. Jeff, we were here for 3 days, and how many posts?
About 13 blog posts.
13 blog posts. So he's prolific and he's very fast in writing those. But you've done a lot of writing about the conference, Jeff. But I was interested just getting some of your thoughts on video of what stood out for you, what things you'll take away from the conference.
There was, we always talk about how can we bring innovation to our clients, and there was a lot of that talk. There was also good talk about how do we innovate ourselves as market researchers, which, how do we change what we're doing? And there were some good ideas about, from Joel Batista, Chief Creatologist of HP, about inventorying your assets, thinking about all of the things that you do, but then taking them apart, understanding the constituents of them. Because then maybe you can reassemble them in more creative ways. And he talked about a number of what he called capacities for reassembling those components to serve markets in different ways than you had in the past. And I think a lot of us had our hats on thinking about how we could help our clients do that and our end users do that. Applying that same process to market research, I think, could be very fruitful. Of course, there's always new techniques coming around, but a lot of times what you need to do is the big lesson from a lot of the presentations was simplify, focus, make sure you really understand what the client wants, deliver them that in a highly focused way, and do some creative things on the methodological side, but they don't necessarily need to know about that. That's how you got the right answer, and they're going to trust you that you knew what you were doing. So I have a lot to digest, a lot to take back and think about in terms of what I can do to apply in my own business, and I'm sure most of the other 500 attendees feel the same way.
The theme for the conference was unfiltered perspectives, unexpected opportunities. I've kind of asked some people, is there an unword that you would use to kind of summarize what you took away from the conference?
Unusual, unprecedented. There were some unique case studies. Is unique an unword?
That's close enough. I think we had it on the list of unwords.
Okay, so there were some things that people have talked about, but I haven't seen successful case studies of before this conference in terms of applying prediction markets where traditionally you'd applied surveys for concept testing, and actually running them side by side so you can see how prediction markets provided the same results but provided it at 50% of the cost and 4 times faster. So for that specific application, a much better technique. In terms of social media, we had a wonderful example from Kelly Styrene of applying social media as a marketing media, and she was using that to basically have a better understanding of it and to be able to do some experiments and research. So she immersed herself in it so that she could better understand it as a researcher. And those were great.
Jeffrey Henning from OVC. We appreciate it, Jeff. Thank you very much. This is Mike Brown at Brainzooming.com.